Welcome, Scorpio Sagittarius, to your mid-month reading for February. Hope your friends are doing great out there. Welcome back, all subscribers, and anyone new to my channel. Welcome, welcome. If your friends like this, please like and subscribe. Okay, let's see what's going on with you, Scorpio Sag. And happy Valentine's Day to everyone. Okay. You are having a blessed day of love and beauty, whether you are single or in a committed relationship or dating, however it is. Okay. Getting straight into your energy, this is what you're thinking, feeling, or the energy surrounding you. Scorpio Sagittarius. Scorpio Sag. And one more. There, look at that, it even flew right out. Ace of Cups upside down. It almost feels a little sideways though in some ways. I don't know why, because I think it's the way it kind of fell out like this. But that's fine. The Ace of Cups upside down is something is draining you. Being that it does feel kind of sideways, it feels like there are some areas of your life, Scorpio Sag, that are doing very well. So if we were to have this, it would actually look like this, right? Because it feels like in some areas, I'm doing great. In some areas, you're draining the crap out of me. So it could be that, you know, your love is draining you. It feels very exhausting. On the other hand, you feel like there's a lot of prosperities going on and going your way. In a lot of ways, it also feels like maybe someone came back and they're just draining you. And it's like, you know, I'm doing fine. I'm doing just fine, right? But you are draining me, wasting my time. So we're just going to leave it that way. It's like I'm better off without you. Why are you coming back? You're doing just fine, right? Ace of Swords, triumph and success. Yeah, see, I'm doing great. I have the clarity of telling you I'm fine. So for you guys, we're going to leave it sideways. Why? Because there is something going on where you're trying to tell them, I'm doing fine, okay? Why are you here? Why are you here? What do you want? Okay. So getting straight into the situation is taking place in the present, the near past, and the near future. And remember, the triumph and success card is the overall message for the whole reading, because you're telling yourself, I, you know, have the growth, I have the clarity of what's going on around me. Prosperity begins, see? You are definitely feeling prosperous. Clarifying in the near past, the recent past. Getting out of trapped in fear. And in the near present, or the near future, excuse me, getting all confused over here. Throat chakra upside down. I don't want to communicate, or there is no communication, or somebody needs to communicate and they're not speaking up. However it is, move that back just a little bit. Being trapped in fear. Okay, there we go. Now you can see them. Sorry about that. Being trapped in fear over here is saying I was in the Eight of Swords. Maybe this person had you trapped in the Eight of Swords, and you are done with that. It just feels like you just recently got out of this. Could have been a month ago, a week ago, a couple of days ago. Take it how it resonates. The only reason it's coming up is you could have been stuck within anxiety and all those things, right? And mentally, chaotically, you know, things going on in your mind. I can't go to sleep. I'm stressed out. And you're kind of keeping yourself there without getting rid of the energy for a long time. It took you a long time to get out of that. Yeah. King of Cups. It could have, you know, it's like you offered yourself. This is, you know, a Scorpio card. So either you're dealing with another Scorpio, could be another water sign. But it really feels more like you offered yourself the way out. You took on the power for yourself to say, hey, you know what? I'm not going to do this anymore. There's no reason for me to be here. I need to let this go. And it does feel like you offered your way out. It doesn't feel like anyone else did. It feels like you did this. You took on the power yourself, right? You had the expectations of what you needed to do. You had the clear ideas, right? With the triumph and success, here we go, right? The clarity to give yourself the attention to say, I'm not going to stay here anymore. I'm going to forge forward, get myself out of this so that I can live life. So I can get my Ace of Cups, right? Filled. Get my fulfillment of wishes, right? So that I can have the passion, feel like I'm settled, get back to being myself with the Four of Staffs, getting back to the roots of where I feel passionate and feel happy of where I am. And this feels like it was maybe even a big celebration for you in some sorts, right? Because you finally got that good night's sleep. You no longer have the insomnia. You no longer have that anxiety, maybe depression, however it is. So it was a big celebration for yourself. I feel like once you got that good night's sleep, you woke up, you kind of, you know, yawned and rose your hands up over your head, and you were just like, today is a beautiful day. Haven't seen that one in a long time. And it really does change your wheel of fortune around. You feel better about what's going on around you. Feeling the lighter side, feeling more lucky, feeling more fortunate for yourself. Feeling like things are going to change. It was like waking up that one day saying, you know what, things are going to change. And then feeling them change. Because you have a different attitude coming into that new day, right? The attitude of today's a good day, you know, to make things happen. Today's a good day because I feel wonderful. And that's just pretty much where you've been, Scorpio, Sagittarius, and you're not holding on to that, right? I'm changing everything. So you might even been on this big, I want to change all kinds of things. Yes, things that I've been ignoring with the Four of Swords. I've been ignoring a lot of stuff. So, hey, here I go, right? Having your passions reignited for life, for yourself. You know, anything you've been ignoring, you're now going to start paying attention to. I've been putting off maybe housework because I haven't felt good, so I'm going to go clean the house. I'm going to open up all the windows, and I'm going to just, you know, turn on some music and just go to town, right? Feeling wonderful. Take it how it resonates. You have the prosperity begins over here, but then you have this, right? So you're saying, yes, I feel beautiful, but then, dun, 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 but, you know, so now we get to turn it back this way, right, for a second. But you have the prosperity begins because you decided to live life again. Something happened, sparked your attention, and you're just like, I'm not going to do that. So the prosperity begins. You are feeling wonderful. Yes. Ace of Swords again. There it is again. Because you clearly grown. You've seen things in a new light. You see life in a new light. You're not allowing the negative energies to just attack you anymore. So you've walked into a whole new cycle for yourself. You did that in the past with the Wheel of Fortune. So you have clear thinking. You're very clear. There's nothing clouding your vision. There's nothing clouding anything. You're using your great intuition and just moving forward. Escaping all the negative for the strength. That's what you did. And I don't even really feel like it's like so much escaping so much. I mean, I understand the, you know, escape has to come up, but it feels more like I became clear of what's going on and I got away from this. So if they want to see it as escaping, I guess, you know, you could see it that way, but it's more like I got out of that and I built strength around myself and empowered myself, and I'm very prosperous and you know it. And, you know, You're thinking about this, I believe, right now with the swords coming up, because I'm telling you, something has creeped back in, whether it's this person, something is draining you right now. Page of Coins. And now it could be this Virgo Capricorn. This is my Virgo Capricorn card. Could be a Leo. Could be, you know, like I said, this Earth sign. We're going to call it Earth because that's what it feels like. You have escaped this Page of Coins for your strength. This person, maybe they acted a fool. You were tired of their foolish behavior and tired of holding on to the past of what they have done. Okay, so you're not going to put up with them anymore. This person's very childish. You don't have time for childish games. It's almost like you became clear and you realized, I'm, you know, how do we say this? It's like I can't hold on to their energy anymore because they're childish. And I do feel like they're creeping in. But it might be that you were also holding on to the resentment towards them. So you're coming clear of, you know what, I'm not holding on to this. I'm not holding a grudge towards them anymore. I'm escaping them because, you know, I don't want to use that energy to keep me back, right? To keep me in swords. So you're thinking clear about how childish they really were. You know, it feels like if this person doesn't get their way, they're foot stomping all over the place, you know, very selfish. And, you know, and you also don't want to be selfish to yourself. Right? You don't want to be selfish holding on to negative things that don't serve you, because that's being selfish towards yourself by holding you back, right? So no, you found the power and the strength to say no. Clarify on the Page of Coins in reverse. Darkened days. Yeah. Darkened days. So, yeah, they're the ones that used to keep you in the dark, or this scenario, or this situation. If the Page of Coins is not 100% a person, it could just be a job. It could be another person, right? It could be a child. Who knows, right? Doesn't have to be. It could literally be a job, a situation. But they're taking on that energy, and it's saying, they're what darkened my days. They're what gave me doubt. They're the ones that kept me in gloom and doom. Clarify again on the Sun. Could be a Leo you guys were dealing with. I really have a lot of Leo up here now. I have 2 Leos. Page of Staffs again. I'm telling you, for somebody it was either an Earth sign or it's a Leo. Could be for a lot of you. Clarify on, yeah, there it is, the Lovers. Yeah, the Ace of Staffs. They're coming down. It feels like they're coming back, my friend. We're in Mercury retrograde. It feels like they could come back, or their energy is creeping back into your mindset right now because of Mercury retrograde. So whether or not they physically are coming back, or you've seen them on social media on another friend's page, something is either making you think, well, definitely you're thinking about this, whether or not they did or not. But it does feel like they want a peace offering with you. Did they say something on social media about you, right? That got you thinking, no, there's no way I would take them back because look at what they've done. I've gotten past all of that because they're very draining. It could just be the thoughts draining you at this time. But it does look like they wanted a peace offering with you right now. It looks like they're also thinking about coming back to give you a peace offering. Did they tell someone? We got a lot of pages over here. Did they tell a Virgo or a Capricorn that they want you back? That they wanted it, that they were thinking about coming back and making a peace offering with you because they love you? And you're like, oh, heck no, that's a waste of time. Don't do that. You're wasting my time. And it could just be because we're in Valentine's Day. Is that why they're thinking about that? Are they missing you at Valentine's Day? And this is why they want to make a peace offering with you. With the chakra, throat chakra over here upside down, it's talking about no communication. I feel like if there's nothing that needs to be talked about. That's how I feel in the near future over here. It's almost to the point where you may even be telling this friend of yours, take it how it resonates, you know, unless they already came back, right? It's going to be different for everyone. But maybe you might be telling this, we're just going to say the Page of Coins for a second, right? Make your guys, we're going to make them Leo and make them, we'll just say Virgo. Are you talking to your Virgo friend, telling them, I have nothing to say. I have nothing. There's nothing that needs to be spoken. Nothing, right? Tell them there's nothing to be said. It's almost like you keep thinking about it right now in the present. And the more you're thinking about it, the stronger you're becoming. Yes, because you're healing. You're healing and you're in moderation. You already have the harmony that you need. You don't need this upset, because it does feel like it's very upsetting. And if they did come back, my friends, and and maybe they called today to try to give you a peace offering of love, they believe that it's the perfect timing to do so because it is Valentine's Day. But I would say that you are happy where you are. Yeah, the Star. Once again, waste of time. There it is twice. Wasting my time. Draining me. You have nothing for me. It's almost like it's a waste of your time to even say anything to this person. So I do believe that, you know, there is nothing that I can say and nothing that needs to be spoken. You're draining my breath. It'd be a waste of breath, right? Because they're going to manipulate the situation or try to wow. With the Emperor upside, it just feels like they're either going to try to manipulate the situation, convolute the situation to their favor, and it just feels like something you don't want to have to deal with. Yeah, Knight of Swords. They do want to speak to you. They do want to speak with you with the Knight of Swords. They say, hey, you know what? I want to come and talk to you. I do believe that they think they can flip this in their favor. By giving you a peace offering. So in the near future, could be a couple weeks from now, they are kind of thinking about how they're going to come at you, and it's going to be quick and fast, and how they believe that they are going to get you to open up to them. By all means. And I mean by all means. Emperor upside down, that's manipulation, manipulating a situation, continuing to take control of the situation. So they believe that if they're in complete control, they can get you to open up. They believe that they can get their 10 of Swords and satisfactions from you. But it doesn't look like, Scorpio, such as this would be a very good idea. Because you're better off where you are. See, they're already draining you. You know, where you already feel like there's a lot of things that you have with your cups overfilled. I mean, one little thing from them, and boy, did they change the energy fast, right? So fast. The Justice card, 9 of Coins. Yeah, you're better off alone. You are alone, and you're better off alone with the 9 of Coins. You're single, you're happy, you have things going on for you. You just need to continue to travel down the path that you're on, because there's no justification in talking to them. I think in this case, Spirit's really letting us know that there's really is nothing to be said in this. I think whatever was said was already said months and months and months ago, and I think that it's over with, right? It's done. You've already said your piece. And for them to come back and want to, you know, say whatever it is. And how come I don't even see any, how come I don't see any apology cups up here? And you have to, you know, we have to think about this for a second here, guys. I have no apology cups. I see you apologizing to yourself to heal yourself, coming into your own. But where is this, we're going to say Leo, where's this Leo's apology? Right? Remember, it could be anybody, right? I'm just using them as an example for this second. But where's their apology? We have no Page of Cups up here. There's no apologies up here. I have no, I'm sorry that I mistreated you. I have no, I'm sorry, please forgive me. All I have is a peace offering that I want to give you an olive branch. I want a peace offering with you. That's not 100% apology, my friends. That's just saying I want a peaceful resolution. I want to make peace with you. You know, waving the white flag. That's all that is. When we wave a white flag, that doesn't mean we're saying we're sorry. That just means peace, peace. Okay, I stop, right? But that's not 100% I'm sorry. Where's the I'm sorry for treating you bad? Where's the, you know, wow. I mean, seriously, with the justice over here, it's just, you know, it's unjustified. And I do feel it's unjustified because they still haven't said they're sorry. It doesn't feel like they really want to come to you to have a heart-to-heart conversation. It feels to me, like they just want to come and tell you this is the way it's going to kind of be, right? You would know this person better than I, right? I mean, this isn't, you know, this isn't a personal reading, so, you know, we can only go off the energies, but what I'm seeing is that they have this way of talking to you to try to make everything okay, but that just means that that you're going to accept that they did something wrong and you're going to make it okay. Oh, wait a minute. So you walked on me and treated me like dirt and you want to come and ask me and talk to me, and then you want me to act like it's okay that you did that and there's no apology? And that's not justified. And that's supposed to be okay? No, you're the Nine of Coins. You're doing wonderful by yourself. And you will continue to just be lovely by yourself until the right person comes around. Because this is, I literally agree. It's not justified. Yeah, you're going to sit beautiful like the Queen of Staffs that you are, taking on this passion for yourself, doing the things for yourself, having the integrity and the loyalty to yourself, and finding someone who can be as loyal to you as you are to yourself, because they obviously don't have it. Yeah. Taking on new challenges for yourself and kind of, you know, just challenging yourself to continue to grow, right? And yes, you're going to be a little blocked, right? If somebody new comes along, like the Knight of Staffs, and especially if the Knight of Staffs, right? Because we're talking about this, I'm sorry, but they're coming along, you're going to block yourself from them. You need to stand your ground, right? And say, you can't treat me this way, because obviously they don't have, they don't see your self-worth. Literally, that's it. It's kind of like all about them. Yeah. So, yeah, because in the end, what's the last card? What's the next card? Next card is the Five of Staffs. It's going to cause arguing between the two of you. Could end up in the Eight of Swords again with internal battles again. Yep, going back to the Eight of Cups. Now you're going to go back to the Eight of Cups. Do you want to go back to all this again? Because all it's going to do is recycle itself. Because then you're going to have nostalgic dreams and thinking about these things and thinking about whether this cup is going to fall or stay at the top, you know, and then moving forward. Yeah, you need to go for your Nine of Cups and not worry about them. Right. Okay, let's see what the angels say. Yeah, and I just think it's because we have Mercury retrograde. and it's during Valentine's Day, so it makes other people think about things that they haven't worked through themselves. This person needs healing, and they need healing. They need the same kind of thing that you just went through. They need the growth and the healing and the understanding and the forgiveness to themselves, and yeah, a lot of growing up. A lot of growing up. There's something better, the angels say, so keep moving forward. Keep moving forward. Okay, and that was it for you, my friends. And until next time, peace and love. Bye-bye.